Health Institute, and today I'm here with two of my girls, Julia and Isabel, and we're going to be talking about how some really cool things that they have brought into their life and how important it is that when you believe in something, it can really make something possible, make something happen. So Isabel, why don't you go first? Tell us when we were in Atlanta. Do you remember when we were visiting the Rays and what you wanted to have happen?
So we were spending the day with them, and we had no idea what we were going to do, and we were just going to make it up on the way. And what I said was that I wanted to do two things.
Yeah.
See animals and see art. And so we decided she said, I don't know if that's possible or anything. So we decided to go to the park. So we went to the park, and what was happening there was a dog show where all these dogs were doing like different tricks, and we'd see who did each one the best.
It was crazy. I mean, it was literally like the middle of the Centennial Olympic Park, and they had this huge Purina one, stands, bleachers set up, and this whole cool thing, right? We saw a bunch of dogs, and it was really neat.
So we watched them for a little bit, and then we decided to walk and get some lunch, and we went to like this small Mexican place. And at that place, the bathroom was like, there was a key to get into it, so they gave us the key. And you have to go down some stairs into like this lobby thing almost.
Yeah, you had to go in the back and go down.
There is this thing that just opened up, and it's where like these 3D pictures where...
It was called like an interactive art museum that just opened up.
Where all you need to do is you go in and you stand in front of pictures and you pretend to be like doing stuff in them. So we got to go there, and we did that and it's actually art.
It was so cool because like literally we had no plans for the day except for she's like, I want to see animals and do art. And then randomly, when we weren't even planning it, both of those things happened, right?
And also we went to an art fair.
Oh yeah, and then we went to an art fair that afternoon. So really like she just believed in what she hoped was possible, and then both of those things were presented without us even planning about it. And what about for you, Julie? You've had some cool things too. So what happened with you?
Well, the first thing that happened was that I really wanted to learn how to make sushi, but Mom and Dad didn't know how, so they said they can't help me with that. So then a few days later, we were at the grocery store at Mariano's, and there was a sign that said, it was like this sushi making class, just like randomly, and then so I signed up for it, and me and my dad went to it, and it was really fun, and I learned how to make sushi.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like out of the blue, it was just like a couple days after she said it, there was a sign like sushi and sake, and she was able to sign up and do it. Mm-hmm. And what about, wasn't there something else that you really wanted for school last year?
Oh yeah, last year there was a essay competition called Law Day that our school does, and it's like a bunch of schools do it. And basically you write an essay about some sort of lawsuit that's like in the courts then, and then you send it in, and two winners from every school are picked. And I really wanted to be picked for it, and I like made goal cards and everything about it, and then I got picked for it, and I went to this law day courthouse thingy, and I read my essay in front of a judge, and it was really fun.
It was really cool, and you won $200.
Yeah, I won $200.
And it was awesome. It was like really exciting and cool, and sometimes even more than you expect because you got the money plus the recognition. And tell them about the time that we were at the cheerleading banquet. Remember with the raffle?
So last year I did cheerleading. So I did a cheerleading banquet, and they had a raffle. So I asked my mom, I went over and I saw what all of them were, and then I came back and I asked my mom and my dad if I could have some money to buy tickets, and they said maybe, and then I ended up getting tickets. I came back a few minutes later and they gave me some money, so I got tickets, and then I got to put them in the ones that I want, and I saw this doll one. I thought it came with one doll, so they were really like small pretty dolls, so I put a ticket in there. And when they were calling out ticket names, I actually won it. And they came with 4 dolls.
So you got 4,
So I got 4, and I got to keep them.
Yeah, it was really cool. So there's one thing that's in common with all of these things. So the power of your beliefs is really strong to help bring into your life the things that you want. But there's one thing that's common about all of their stories. How did you feel when you were thinking about, I really want this doll, or thinking about getting a doll? Were you excited about it? Were you happy about it? Or were you thinking like, Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
I was really excited about it.
You're really excited. What about when you wanted to see art and see
I was
animals?
thinking about it a lot,
Yeah.
and I was thinking maybe I will, and I was just being patient, and I went along with things, and I ended up did.
So notice how she was being patient. She just kind of expected and allowed that, and but the other one, she was really excited and happy about it. What about you? When you were, the idea of making sushi, was that something where you're like, yeah, I'll do it, or were you something like a strong emotion where you're like, no, I really want to do it?
wanted to do it.
And what about Law Day?
Whenever I pictured myself winning it, was really excited, and yeah.
Yeah, so it's really cool to think about the more that we think about things and we're patient for them, and especially if you have a strong emotion, like if you feel really, really excited for something, kind of like with anticipating a Christmas gift from Santa or something, the more excited you are, the more likely you are to bring that into you in a faster way. So this is what we want to share, the power of believing in what you want and allowing it to come to you. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.